Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage, a little bit of goofing around tonight, and I got another pretty cool replica CO2 revolver to show you guys. This is pretty cool. I've got the other ones out here that I have already collected recently. We got the Barra Schofield, which is really nice. I really like this one. Pops open. This one does have the 22 caliber rifled conversion kit in it, and that's really pretty cool. Kind of something really different than the other ones. And then I have the Colt Peacemaker out here as well, made by Umarex. Again, another really cool one. Got nothing to complain about with that. But what we have here is the Remington 1875 by Crosman, and we're going to take a good look at it tonight. We're going to shoot it across the chronograph to start off with and do a couple trigger pulls with it. It does have, so it comes with 12 of these cartridges. Obviously only 6 of them go in at a time. So I got these little cartridges that look like bullets, and 2 of them are labeled just 4.5 millimeter, and then the other ones have little pictures. The ones that are in the gun already have little pictures of pellets on them. And I've inspected them inside and out, and I don't see any difference between the ones that are labeled 4.5. I assume those ones are intended for BBs, and then the other ones that have the little pictures of the pellets on them. They both hold pellets. They both hold BBs exactly the same. So, but this one is a smooth bore, and but it is stated that it will shoot pellets and BBs. So let's just talk about real quick one little kind of, I guess, nitpicking beef I have is I like the packaging that comes with those other two. Kind of a nice, especially the Umarex, really nice kind of wooden look box. But even the Barra has a nice kind of presentation case with it. But the Crosman comes in a bubble pack. That's kind of chintzy. And again, I know that's just picking nits. It's a great little piece, but it would be nice if it came in a box, so that it, I don't know, I just like that. So even this Barra 1858 is, you know, it's a so much a toy, but it even comes in a nice little kind of presentation type of box. But so let's take a look at this 1875 close up. Really nice little replica. It does have a ejection rod right here, so you can eject the cases out. Another cool thing is very much like the actual 1875, you can push this little button in here. And I'm not going to do it because I do have it loaded and I don't want to lose any of that. But if you push that little black button in, you can pull this rod out, and the cylinder actually comes out very easily. And so kind of a replica even on the takedown ability of it. But it's pretty cool. I already have it loaded with CO2. Should be plenty of CO2 for the test here. But you take this grip panel off, and it does have an Allen key in there. And I like the way this is set up a little bit better. Those other two, they work okay, but the Allen key is like permanently attached to the, for turning this little 6mm screw here, is permanently attached, but it really seems like if you were to torque that, it would just break off the inside of the handle. This one, you can take the Allen key right out of the handle and then do your CO2 cartridge, and then put it back inside the hand grip, and it just kind of locks in there. And then you just put your side panel back on, and you're good to go. With these other ones, I'll show you real quick, just on this one. And again, this is really picking nits, but this one's pretty sturdy, but you could definitely break that. So you see where that's molded into the grip, you would use that. So if you were not easy with that, you could snap that right out of this. Is just, you know, just a plastic grip. So, and it's the same way on the Colt. So I'm not just picking on the Barra. Again, I've shot several CO2 cartridges through both of those, and I haven't broke it yet, so obviously it's not a big deal, but it is something that I noticed that, you know, could be a problem. So let's go ahead and take a few shots across the chronograph for starters. I do have it loaded up right now with, uh-oh, there it goes. I think my battery might be getting low on the chronograph. Hopefully it'll hold out for us, but I have it loaded up right now with 7-grain pellets. Let's go ahead and see what we get. So on the box, what do they say here? Up to 450 feet per second. Obviously not with 7-grain pellets. So I got 288 on that shot. I'm pretty sure I'm not getting low on CO2 yet. 276. I've been working on a can. But when we maybe I am getting low. I have done, yeah, it's getting, that was what, 4? Nope, that was 6. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe I should try swapping out. Let me do the trigger pulls first, and then I'll see what we get. See if it sounds like we're running out of air. But I got my trusty Lyman trigger gauge out here. Nice having a holster. But one thing I did do is I tried so the pellets out, or the cartridges out of the Remington will fit into the Colt and shoot just fine out of the Colt, but the cartridges out of the Colt are just papers width, not even a paper's width too big to fit into the Remington. So that is a problem. But all right, let's go ahead and see what we can do for trigger pull here. All right, so 3 pounds, 15.5 ounces. Let's do another one. Kind of a heavy trigger, 4 pounds. Not terrible though. I mean, it's a replica gun. It's not a match grade gun or anything like that. So that one was a little lighter, 3 pounds, 2.9 ounces. So that gives us an average of 3 pounds, 11.4 ounces. So not bad. I think these other two. What happened here? All right, well, my screen capture stopped. I think my batteries are going dead in my chronograph, so I'll have to charge that up. So, but we got some numbers there. I was going to test it with some pellets or BBs in it too, but I'm going to go ahead and cut that off and get my camera set up downrange, and we'll do some target shooting with it with pellets and with BBs. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a new CO2 in it while I got the camera off, and I'll be right back. Stand by. Snips again. So I am back. I have the gun loaded up with a fresh CO2. It was getting low, but it did have a pretty good little poof that came out of it when I unscrewed it, so it wasn't completely out. I think we were getting still full power shots there. So, but let's go ahead and load it up. I'm going to load it up with some pellets. I just already put one in before I started it up, but I wanted to get you guys back on here. So we're going to shoot, just got a couple of splatter bursts across the garage here. I haven't shot this at an actual target yet, other than a can. I've been cutting that can up for a little while now, and I had been shooting this guy at that. I had probably, I'm going to guess 6 or 7 cylinders full. So that was 36 or 42 shots. on that other cylinder, and it still had probably enough, at least enough gas for another cylinder full. So I'm going to call it probably a 48 to 50 shot on a cartridge would be really fair. So let's go ahead and, so these are the pellets. These are Meisterkuggens. And let's go ahead and see what we can do. I got a couple of the 3-inch splatter bursts across the garage here. I haven't put any paint on this sights, but I do like these sights on this. This has got some decent sights for one of these replicas. Oh, just a little bit high and left. That one was a lot high and left. That one almost hit the first shot. I think we could really use some orange paint on this front sight post. Yeah, they're all up high and left. So that was 4, 5, and 6. So they all grouped pretty good. Let's. I have not even shot any BBs out of this thing yet, but like I said, these BB or these cartridges really kind of I can't see any difference between the pellet ones and the BB ones, so I'm just gonna go ahead and load up these. If I could get my fingers not to fumble. These are pretty easy to load. All you do is open up the loading gate and just spin it. You got to put on half cock and then you can spin it. It's so much easier to do it that way than it is to extract all the bullets, load them up, and then stick them back in again. If you were playing, you know, pretending you were a cowboy or something, I guess that would be fun to play around like that. But just out here, normal plinking in the garage, that just gets kind of monotonous pretty quick, I think. But let's go ahead. We'll shoot to the bottom splatter burst. Again, shooting high. Ooh, not. Kind of going all over the place. I actually shifted my point of aim down to the bottom of the splatter burst for that one. There we go. All right, kind of getting the feel for it there. I'm going to put one more load of pellets in here and just try one more time, shifting my point of aim down to the bottom of that circle there and see if we can get some shots in the splatter burst. Like I said, I had only shot this thing at a can before I started the video up, so I really didn't know where my point of impact was. You can rest assured we'll be doing plenty of head-to-head challenges between these guys, and I have a bunch of older CO2 pellet revolvers, and I have the Umarex DX44 or whatever it is, the 44 Magnum there, kind of a newer one, and also have the Crosman Vigilante and the Crosman Triple Threat. So plenty of fodder for head-to-head challenges. So let's go ahead and we'll go back up to that upper splatter burst. It does have one BB hole in it from, I think from a BB from that last round there. All right, so right now my point of aim is at the bottom of that circle and I'm hitting right at the center of it. All right, I think I'm getting the hang of it. Yep. Maybe I should have practiced a little before I brought you guys on. Yeah, it's looking better. not bad for a smooth bore. I think that was the last one. Let's just try one more. Nope, yeah, there we go. All right, well, there you go. That's a lot of fun having it in the holster. But there you go. That is the Remington model 1875. So you can search for it on Amazon for Remington 1875. It's listed as a Benjamin product, which is weird because it actually says on the box that it's a Crosman product, but on Amazon it's listed as a Benjamin product, which they're the same company now, but it's just kind of odd the way they listed that. So it does have a little safety down here at the bottom if you so choose to use that, just for sake of saying it. But there you go, a really pretty cool replica. Seems like it's going to be pretty accurate. Not so much with the BBs maybe, but with the pellets, it seems to be doing okay, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun with it. We'll be definitely putting it so pretty comparable in size. Got a little bit longer barrel, a little bit pretty much comparable in size and weight to the Colt. These all have they're all made out of metal. They have really nice weight to them. This Barra is actually heavier than these two, but it's a bigger, beefier gun too. And that one actually it was a smoothbore 177 like this one, but now I actually have installed the Barra 22 rifled barrel kit, and that one shoots 22 pellets only now. So, well, I could shoot 22 size BBs out of it, I guess, too. But anyway, that's lots of fun for the garage. Stay tuned, and we'll be doing a lot more with these guys for sure. So, hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.